Hello, amazing raw vegan heroes. How's everybody doing today? Guys, welcome to our live stream for December 6th, 2024. I am so glad you guys are here. I see all you amazing people. Everyone in the chat already getting ready. Francisco's here. Matt Lewis is here. Akasha's here. Julie, so many incredible people. Hey guys, as you know, I am Shane Sterling, your fearless leader at your service. Today is going to be a powerful hour dedicated to supporting you guys, dedicated to helping answer your questions, dedicated to helping you get the results you're looking for in your life. Results, right? That's what we're after, results. There's a lot of talk, there's a lot of trying, there's a lot of this and a lot of that, but we want results. We want exceptional health, we want exceptional vitality, we want exceptional success in our life, right? So it's not about trying. There is no trying. It's about getting results, and that's what we're going to talk about. Now, we have a lot of Q&A. A great Q&A today. Lots of great questions from members, and I'm going to get over to that in just a minute. First of all, this week, I wanted to start with this week's theme, okay? And I wanted to share one thing that I know, okay? And the theme for this week is the one thing that you need for true health. One thing that you need for true health. And everybody is trying to avoid this one thing. Everybody goes out of their way to avoid this one thing at all costs. Okay? Hey, everybody who's on right now, if you are on live, pop in the comments and say hello. All right? Pop in and share a heart, send a wave, share some love, because we're going to talk about the one thing you need for true health. And you know what's so bizarre, everybody, is that everyone goes out of their way to avoid this one thing. And they do the opposite. They'll do anything in their human power to avoid the one thing you need for true health. They will eat a lot of olive oil, thinking that olive oil is going to make them healthy, saturating their blood with these heavy lipids, trying to get healthy, trying to do the one thing, or they'll go and they'll eat extra cooked food. They'll eat extra meat. They'll eat extra cooked meat, like carnivore and keto diets. They'll go out of their way to take supplements. They'll spend thousands and thousands of dollars on supplements, thinking that the supplements are going to make them healthy. Yet they just avoid the one thing they need most. A lot of people will try different protocols. Hey, let me try the celery juice protocol. I'll drink celery juice for 3 years. Meanwhile, it doesn't work and you're not getting healthier. Maybe a little bit. Maybe you're telling yourself you're getting healthier, but you're avoiding the one thing that you need for health. So here you are drinking celery juice every day for 3 years, avoiding the one thing you need to do. Or you turn to like potatoes. Oh, if I just eat a lot of potatoes, I'll get healthy, right? And we listen to that guru, and we listen to that guru, and we listen to this person, we listen to that person. We endlessly watch YouTube videos and try to consume content, getting more and more and more confused. Because there's only one thing we need for true health. Only one thing. And guaranteed you're avoiding it. Guaranteed you're avoiding it. Not everybody in Raw Vegan Heroes, because a lot of people in Raw Vegan Heroes are actually kind of finally getting on board with what they need to do. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I still think that most of the Raw Vegan Heroes members are still avoiding the one thing you need to do for true health. So it's not eating extra cooked food. Nope, it's not eating extra olive oil for the plant chemicals and the anti-inflammatory qualities. It's not drinking celery juice for 3 years. It's not going low carbohydrates. It's not having more cooked food and more supplements. And it's not endlessly learning. It's not endlessly trying to figure out. It's none of that. It's super simple. And you know what the one thing you need for true health? You need to get the poop out of your bowels. You need to get the biofilm and the plaque out of your bowels. You've been eating cooked food. You've been eating waffles and chicken and ice cream and pizza your whole life because when you were a kid, your mom told you, hey, oh, I'm sorry, you hurt yourself, or oh, you had a hard day. Let me feed you frozen chicken nuggets. Let me feed you taquitos, frozen taquitos. Let me feed you cookies and milk. You've been told, you've been trained to eat these acid forming, mucus forming foods that create bacterial imbalance, that create acid accumulation in the body, mucus accumulation in the bowels. And over the decades, the mucus forms and the mucus hardens. It crystallizes, creates crystallized acid and hardened mucus and mucoid plaque. And eating all the cooked food and oil slows the bowels down, right? And then you can't eliminate and you get backed up fecal matter and you get backed up waste. If you have inflammation, if you've ever had inflammation in your life, okay, if you've turned to celery juice protocols or potato protocols or low fat protocols or olive oil trying to get healthy, the only thing you need to do is clean out your bowels and eat raw vegan. But everybody wants to avoid that because the simple truth is that eating raw vegan is incredibly confrontational to our way of life, our fitting in with society and family. It's incredibly confrontational to our food addictions and our subconscious addictions. It's incredibly confronting. Most people do not want to face their addictions, do not want to face their denial. So they'd rather drink celery juice for 3 years than face the truth that you need to clean out the bowels properly and you need to eat raw vegan. So if you've got inflammation, if you've ever had inflammation, if you have weight gain, if you've got psoriasis or eczema, maybe you've got hormonal imbalance, maybe you've got Hashimoto's or thyroid problems, maybe you've got thinning hair, maybe you've got some sort of like cognitive decline, Alzheimer's, maybe you've got blood sugar problems like prediabetes or something like that. You know, maybe you've got tumors or cysts on your ovaries. Maybe you got cysts on your ovaries. All of these things are reversed and healed and brought back into balance one way, not through olive oil, not through the anti-inflammatory compounds in olive oil. Nope, not through celery juice, not through potatoes, not through low carbohydrate, not through carnivore diets and keto diets. No, through cleaning out the poop in your bowels because you've got accumulated poop in your bowels and you've never addressed it. So let me ask you this. For all of you who have inflammation issues or have in the past, have you emptied your bowels completely of all the old fecal matter and poop? Have you done it? Have you done it properly? Now, of course, you guys know I've been a professional juice fast coach for many years. I have a client right now. Shout out to Sherry. Hey, Sherry, I'm going to mention you. You're probably going to see this. Love you, Sherry. Sherry is doing my 12-week program. Actually, me and Sherry are on our third round of 12 weeks together now. So she invested in my 12-week program. We did 12 weeks. Now we're doing another 12 weeks. Now we're doing another 12 weeks. And she just started her juice fast to clean out her bowels properly. And she was telling me today that she feels like a failure because she couldn't follow the protocol right away. Because I said, here's the protocol. We're going to go in strong. We're going to go in hard. We're going to get this done based on my years of experience. But she couldn't quite follow the protocol right at first. It wasn't working. So I told her to make some changes and adjust the protocol. Well, she said, well, I feel like a failure now that I can't follow your guidance. But here's the thing. Everyone's experience is different. Everyone's journey to remove poop out of the bowels is different. And so we have to adapt and adjust the protocol. Now, everybody here in Raw Vegan Heroes has gotten the protocol as an instant download, but you have to understand that's a general guideline. That's not going to work for everybody. If you think just following that protocol is going to help you remove all the fecal matter and permanently get your bowels clean so you can eat raw vegan and get rid of this nonsense about trying all these different protocols, low fat, high carb, low carb, all this stuff, avoiding the one thing, then you're mistaken. You need to adapt, adjust, the protocol based on your body, based on your personality preference, based on who you are and what you need to accomplish, and based on your health problems. You need to get smart about it. This is why I recommend getting support, because the protocol isn't enough, everyone. You need support on your journey. And guess what? Starting January 1st, we have Juice Fast Mastery kicking off, which is a 40-day Juice Fast transformation experience to remove mucoid plaque out of the bowels once and for all, led by our amazing top coach, Kim Ziva, starting January 1st. So this is for people who are still trying the celery juice protocol. This is for people who are having olive oil thinking that that's going to make them healthy. You got to do the one thing that you don't want to do, that you've been avoiding, that you're afraid of. Like Sherry, my private client, she has been so afraid of doing the juice fast, and it's been such a buildup. And now that she's in it, we're having to adapt the protocol. We're having to make adjustments right off the bat. Day 5, we're already having to make major adjustments to the protocol for her. That's how it works. If you want to get off of the yo-yo protocols, the potato diet protocol, once and for all, if you want to get off the celery juice protocol once and for all, do what it takes. Get support. Join Juice Fast Mastery starting January 1st, because January 1st is going to be an incredible group. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be everybody doing their first of the year, kicking off January 2026. I mean, how fun is that? You get to do it with a private coach. Kim will be your private coach. Unlimited voice message, text message, and video message support. There's a private Facebook group for Juice Fast Mastery, so you get to meet with all the other members. You get to talk to Kim anytime you want during business hours. Full private coaching support to adapt, adjust, and change the protocol based on your needs. Kim's highly experienced, highly incredible. I vouch for Kim. And so Juice Fast Mastery starts January 1st. Let me just screen share. So you go to rawveganrising.com, right? Type it in, rawveganrising.com. Then you go to the Work With Me tab here at the top. Then you scroll down to Juice Fast Mastery. And look, right here, Juice Fast Mastery is starting in 26 days. There's a 50% off limited time discount right now. Okay, for the early birds who get it. Juice Fast Mastery. You can watch a video with Kim here. Highly recommended, because after all, you don't want to avoid the one thing that you need to do for health. The one thing you need to do is clean out all the old poop, fecal matter, biofilm, plaque, bacteria, fungus, mold, yeast, parasites, heavy metals, impacted waste, impacted old food. You got to get that stuff out. You got to get out the old tuna fish that's in there still from when you were 12 years old. You got to get out the old cheese solids, the molecules of cheese that are still in your bowels from 30 years ago. You got to get that out. Okay? It's the one thing you need for true health. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not. I know this because I work with a lot of people. So with that said, we're going to go over to the Q&A, and we are going to answer some amazing questions today. Thank you, everyone who has submitted questions for this week. This is the best way to get support.